One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. Kind of lost my one there. And I'm out of here. I'm heading out to go get interview. And the interview is with somebody kind of cool, I think. I've met famous people and all that. I've met all kinds of people. But this is with the CEO of a company that I've got a lot of stock in. And I know a lot of people that have got a lot of stock in. And maybe you're one of them. And it's just a new kind of thing that I'm going to do on this here. And I'm going to go interview this man and show the headquarters. I'm not going to say who it is yet, maybe. I might somewhere along the road. But that's the deal. Got the car ready to go, and I am pretty much out of here. Hang on a sec. Beautiful W140. Livewire. I'm going to give him a live wire. Say, hey, have you heard of live wire, buddy? Cigar Obsession. And the unlucky charm box, yes sirree. Well, I'm gonna have to move this around. And I'm out of here. Bye. Well, that is the deal. Anything you see around here, check my website, oneownercarguy.com. And I'm leaving at a time that I really wish was a little different. I love these cars, by the way. What's this guy? 74 now. Full tank of petrol. That ought to make it to LA and back in a second. Got some stinking dirt on my driveway there. It's actually kind of cool how you can peel out. We're gonna go meet him, greet him, ask if he's heard of Livewire, give him a mint or a mango, whichever he wants, I guess. Citrus mango. But awesome, awesome company. I'm kind of stoked about going up and doing this interview. I'm gonna be doing a live stream tonight. You're never gonna see that. And, well, you can actually see it. It will be a rebroadcast or whatever. It'll be a saved video on YouTube. You can see it on my channel. By the time I get this edited together, though, I ain't beating the. I'll be a week behind the live cast. I'm really behind right now. I do have a lot of big, high hopes for LBBB, and you should do some research on it. I have bought an immense amount of shares, and I am sitting, and I'm adamant about it or something. I like it, and I like the product, and I think the company is in pretty good darn shape. But that's my research. Research this stuff, and you'll probably hear me say it over and over in these videos. Do some research and don't invest in one thing. Invest in lots of things. One owner car guy, beaglespocket.com. That's about all I know. Encinitas Boulevard. I can't remember if this pops out in it. If I turn the camera off, it's going to be the most beautiful area. If I don't, it's just going to be like, meh. It's meh. Encinitas. Acadia. My friend asked me once, he says, if it's America, then why is everything in Mexican? And he says, I am Mexican. In La Costa, he says, it's all Mexican. This is my home. This isn't your home. I said, looks like it, don't it, bud? But it definitely all Mexican names. Pretty cool. And this is a nice area up here. Very nice. Kind of cool how you can't see none of it. I think that's part of what makes it so nice. So you don't get the road noise. Now I'm talking about nothing. I'm going down the road, tipping along, and I'm gonna shut up. Goodbye. Got behind a nice CL. Yeah, buddy. I think it's pretty shaky when I get in there. I'm sorry. That's what she said. Lots of cool cars. That little Jetta's cool even. I don't know what that is. Fiat! That's a new kind of Fiat. We're just getting that. That ain't been here that long, I don't think. I think I've seen them in Netherlands maybe though. Something close to it at least. Border inspection. That's not the border. This is a truck stop off to the right, but this also is the immigration inspection type thing. And all the border patrols line up across the whole road here. And you gotta go through an inspection. And it's kind of random. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. They have all the buses, they go walk through them, and they look for people who aren't of native origin. So, I'm gonna wait and just go through it where you can see what our tax dollars do for us. They're closed right now, so if you're not of native origin, it's okay to go. Like people that do this, like don't know when it's open. I mean, okay, let's go, it's open. Not a soul here. They gotta get weighed, that's just a wait station. But the actual immigration inspection, there's nobody here. You can see all the border patrol trucks over there. And this is all lit up and everything, especially in the mornings. They got all kinds of cop cars there that aren't cop cars. Oh man, you can't see that probably. I'm gonna give it a shot though. Beautiful out there. And, well, I'm already to the titties. I gotta show you the titties. How can you not show somebody the titties? In fact, I showed the titties in one of my other videos. But, in fact, probably about half of my subscribers are too young to even know what I'm talking about. But when I say Naked Gun or whatever, I think it was 33 or 2.5, I don't know which one it was. But these are the boobies from the movie. It's a nuclear reactor. Not a reactor, I'm sure it's got one in it. Nuclear power plant. Right there. I can't do the little nipples and drive like you did in the movie. But that's it. I think I got you about as close up as I can get. Pretty cool stuff. Probably got a leak in it. I'm killing myself just driving by it. Yes, sir. You never do know, do you? And all them wires going up there, man. I'll see if I can get you a little view out the window. I'm not watching the screen, so if you're not seeing it, I'm sorry. I'm going to put it back, zoom out, and hope that I get it from the sides. That's what she said. And just lots and lots of big nuclear. That's nuclear titty. Double N. Okay, well, one owner car guy. You know you got something wrong with you if you're going to say that after talking about that kind of stuff. Trying to sell your business there, talking about your business after talking about nipples on a nuclear reactor. BeaglesPocket.com, buy a cute puppy. GreyCongo.com, my Grey Congo, African Grey Congo parrot. She's awesome, mind you. Awesome. And I really would like to stop somewhere and get some food, like at the 99-cent store or like a grocery store. But man, this LA traffic is coming on. It is 2:30? 2:38. I thought that was a little early. 2:38. And I got about a half hour to get 42 minutes. So, thanks for watching. Talk to you in a while. Lots of cool little cars in California. You say that and there comes another one. Just kind of the way it goes. Beautiful, old classic. God, that Porsche looks good. Bert, over in Netherlands. Bert Nordman. Probably hacking that up, I'm sorry. You'd probably like that one. I know that's about the year 911 I like. I like a little whale tail on it too sometimes. That's what she said. Well, Long Beach Toll Road. This is El Cerrito, or I don't know what this is. Dorito, or Ortega Highway comes right in here, I know that. See? Everything's Spanish. We'll talk to you. All sorts of bridges, man. LA's got so many, well, it's no Portland or nothing, you know. I don't know back east. You guys probably got a lot of them too. 55 is a pretty nice new highway though. Gonna try and stop by the Manheim Auto Auction in Anaheim. I think it's like Placentia or something like that. Anaheim works for me. And there is definitely a little bit of traffic starting to fire up. And I am glad that I got out when I did, because buddy, it's about to get live around here. I mean live. And it's true, my day seems to be an unorganized amount of chaos sometimes, but it's a nice little car. I like them Jags. But even though it is a little bit unorganized and stuff, I'm trying to do the best I can on all the different things. So please help, let me know what you think and what you want me to do, because that's what I'm out here doing, subscribers. Thanks for watching. And wait, you gotta hear this beautiful 72,000 mile, 75? Somebody's been driving this thing. 75,000 mile. And yeah, I've put 3,000 on it in the last month or two, just driving back and forth to LA and doing all the driving in between San Diego. Well, I am off. It's almost like I'm talking to somebody about my issues and fears if I'm like on a camera, like doing this for my channel. It's like, guys, please give me support. That's what it is, might be. I'm kind of looking for a little support while I'm going to do something that I'm really worried about, because I'm worried that I get everything good enough for all the different groups of people that watch these videos now. I'm doing it for people who are buying cars, which was the first thing I did my channel for. It's like, hey, well, I did it for the marshmallows, but doing a video for somebody watching to buy a car is like, okay, yeah, that's a nice car, I'll buy it. End of story. They don't care about what happens the next day. With this here, Livewire. Okay, well, next day, Livewire. Okay, well, next day, Livewire. Yeah, I kind of over Livewiring maybe, but I want y'all to get in on this if you're not, because it ain't gonna last forever at this type of thing. Let this guy go. There we go. Okay. Well, see, I don't know where I'm going, so I got to get my little laptop out. It's definitely a challenge. Here. See, I need an assistant. Assistant. If you happen to want a good job as assistant, or I don't know what you'd call it. Somebody to help doing some production assistant, I've been told, is what we need. I am hiring, to say the least. And good money. If you know something about the internet and stuff, you'd bomb. And that would be very helpful. Just answering the phone and keeping that off my back is huge, though. Look at these people. Crazy, crazy people. I don't even know where I'm going, and I'm going. And I'm supposed to turn over here across the bridge and all this. We're just going to do it to it, and thank you for watching. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com, and I'm on my way to see the CEO of a publicly traded company. Kind of cool stuff. And on my channel here, Cereal Marshmallows, you always hear One Owner Car Guy and Cereal Marshmallows and Beagle's Pocket, and I've got all these different things I'm putting on here. Well, now it's Livewire, and it's been that way for a few months, and I'm sure you've heard about it. Geez, I sure don't know where I'm going, but I'm trying. Anyways, this is a behind the scenes type thing, just to kind of, oh cool, this kind of just dumped me right on the street. Okay, on the way, just wanted to say, hey! On Collins now, da-da-da-dun. And this is heading towards Livewire Energy. I think it's up here a little ways. What is it? 1115. 202. 10 blocks. I guess it does say 0.6 of a mile. Well, just wondering how this thing's gonna go down. Oh wow! One of my vitamin manufacturers is over here for my energy stuff. Cool stuff. Well, this is definitely an interesting thing for me, and for this channel I'm kind of branching to different type of reviews, I guess you'd say. I'm going from reviewing marshmallows to cars to crying like Miley Ray Cyrus to about Miley Ray Cyrus to now this. West Coast Autobahn. Interviewing a company guy and talking to that. It's an interesting, different twist for me. As you know, I've done boats and parachute things and dogs, and I do all kinds of stuff. But this is different. It's different. It has a different kind of a... It's different. How's that? I need to see some address. Oh, it's got to be on this side. Okay, 1115. He's going to be on this side. And I've passed it. We're going to go back at it. Okay. I am here, almost. And I'll be talking to you guys in a while.